Next from us tonight, think of going on safari and your mind is probably conjuring up images right now of elephants and giraffes on a wide African plain.
But there is plenty of wildlife to be discovered on our doorstep if you know where to look. Kate Prout joins us now from East Barsham in North Norfolk. Kate.
I know a lot of us have TVs in our kitchen, but how many of them are linked up to a webcam, a live webcam of the river at the end of your garden looking for otters and kingfisher? Well, admittedly, not all of us are acclaimed wildlife cameramen like Martin Hayward Smith, who after travelling all four corners of the globe looking for elusive animals, now does exactly that but on home soil, and he took me out for the day.
One buzzard just flying off down there. But
If there's one thing Martin Hayward Smith is a dab hand at, it's spotting wildlife.
a good path coming right all the way across here from the left-hand side where the hares will actually crop.
After 30 years of filming for the likes of Survival and Ray Mears, Martin can spot a fox at 5 paces and a toad at 10.
So that's definitely a pair there.
These days, he's just as likely to be found taking keen photographers on a wild goose chase across the North Norfolk countryside.
I've been very lucky with going all the way around the world with my work, but I always come back here. There's an anchor for me. I think it's the North Norfolk coastline. I love the marshes. I love being here next to the River Wensum. It's unbelievable just to come back here and just smell that good air.
Today, smelling the good air are Caroline and David Gittins, who soak up Martin's knowledge and benefit from his friendships with local landowners.
You have been down lanes that
Yeah.
I've never been before, and
totally.
it's within 5 miles of where I was born. And you know, you just don't get the chance to do this sort of stuff, and it's been magical. It's really taken me back, you know, to when I used to live here as a child, and it's been really lovely.
Yeah. The big four for Martin's safaris are barn owls, English partridges, red kites and hares. We ticked off 3 on our trip, but every corner offers potential sightings and Martin never gets bored.
The enthusiasm's still there to gain all this more knowledge about the wildlife that is on your doorstep. And if I can share that with people and just let them see what's out here, and also for those people who have just come from busy, stressful lives, just to come here and go, and then just you actually see the stress leaving their shoulders when you're out in the field there with them, and just to soak this up, it's priceless.
Helped also by a sumptuous picnic in a secluded spot.
Excellent. Cheers.
Well, Martin doesn't actually need to venture much further than his back garden these days. Look at this place. It's almost like a nature reserve in itself. What sort of creatures do you get here?
I'm very lucky that in the pond here we've got newts, dragonflies, kingfishers landing. On the posts out there we have the barn owls landing. We've got kestrels in the nest box. And of course on the River Stiffkey we've got the otters.
The otters indeed.
Yeah.
You have been doing this for 30 years on camera work. What are your tips for people who come out with you to get that perfect picture?
I think my number one tip is just to forget the mobile phone to start with. Let go of things, have patience, just relax, and things will come to you. And I suppose my second thing really is coats. I love non-rustly coats, not like your cameraman here with this lovely
Let's have a listen to that, hold on.
Listen to that. Yeah. And that can be just moving around in the vehicle and things rustling around, but just to have silent coats on. And then also using the vehicle as the hide. So even sometimes we can open the car door, have the window undone, and actually just stand in that area there, just using the vehicle as the hide as well.
Top tips indeed. Martin, thanks so much. Have a great summer, and I just really hope the weather gets better for you.
So do I.
Back to you.
Oh, lovely.
I just smell it. I want to be there so much.
It's all round to Martin's afterwards. It's absolutely fantastic. Cameraman's name, by the way, is Sean down there with the rustly coat. He'll be very unhappy now.